Distinguished guests, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the AVICOM FAIMP Festival award ceremony. We are gathering tonight to celebrate the FAIMP Festival together, which is the Festival of Audiovisual International Multimedia Patrimony. After 2015 and 2016, this year, we can welcome this event again in Budapest, Hungary. The Hungarian National Museum is honored to host the award ceremony. So, let me introduce Dr. Michael H. Faber, the president of AVICOM. Please, Dr. Faber, open the ceremony.
Mr. Director of the Hungarian National Museum, Mr. former Director of the Museum, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends of AVICOM and friends of ICOM. On behalf of AVICOM, I warmly welcome you to our FAIMP Media Festival 2020. I am happy and grateful that we can once again celebrate this ceremony here in the Hungarian National Museum, which has hosted this festival also some years before. As you know, the ceremony had to be postponed due to the Corona situation. I am all the most pleased that the Hungarian National Museum has stepped into the sorry, I have to use my glasses now. Stepped into the breach. I would like to thank the Director General in particular, but also our Treasurer for several years and who will bring us a nice ceremony this year as well. I would also like to thank Victoria Ivan from the museum for looking after the guests and making hotel reservations. And also I want to thank our moderators who will assist us in the prize-giving ceremony. For the first time, the ceremony and later also the General Assembly of AVICOM will take place as a hybrid event. The pandemic has demanded this and thus challenged us to a new media experience. For a committee devoted to innovative media, that should certainly not be a problem. On the contrary, I think that the future of global museum work and communication will also lie in such hybrid events. So our hybrid communication can give an impulse to the museum's world. I wish you and all of us a wonderful ceremony and meeting with valuable impressions and, last but not least, with refreshment our friendships. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Faber. And now let's start. Our first category and prize is the special prize, which goes for.
So the special prize goes for Tula State Arms Museums with the project Weapons of Heroes.
We decided to show the weapons not as a means of violence, but as a product of engineering genius gunsmiths and as a means of protecting the motherland heroes. It does not matter what country heroes. Every country has its heroes, that people are proud of. You can see in-game weapons created by Colt, Maxim, Mosin, Spagen, and other great gunsmiths. We plan to create a 3D simulator which allows to interact with the most famous weapons presented in the museum. We shot hundreds of photos and obtained real drawings of all these weapons and original instructions for their use. The functioning of every exhibit is lifelike. A user is able to see every exhibit in the X-ray mode during any animation, to see the functioning of complex mechanisms at a speed of 1/500th of a second, to disassemble and assemble weapons as a puzzle.
And now I'd like to ask Shimon Laszlo to present the prize and Mrs. Irina Zvonova to receive. Our next category is the short film category, and the silver prize goes for
Cretan Open Air Museum Lychnostatis, with the project name Butterflies in the Sky, the Cretan Rhymes.
Η ματινάδα σημαίνει έκφραση ψυχής. Είναι νέφωρα που είναι στον ουρανό. Δεν ξέρουμε πότε θα βροντίξουν και πότε θα στράψουν.
Οι ματινάδες δάσκαλο μου δεσκολιό δε θέμε. Μανού να τσιπέραματα και χίλιοι να τσιλέμε.
Η πρώτη ματινάδα που έβγαλα ήταν εξέφτιση η αγάπη μας σαν τον παλιό Νασβέστη. Και από τον τοίχο της καρδιάς έβαλε αρχή και πέφτει.
Στα νιώρα βλέπω τσίχαρες που ξυπνητό στερούμε. Που ξυπνητό στερούμε, έμα δεν μπορώ και μια ζωή για σένα να κοιμούμε.
Πες μου, εσένα τι είναι η μαντινάδα? Μου είπε οι μαντινάδες είναι όπως οι πεταλούδες στον ουρανό. Εγώ κάνω έτσι, πιάνω μία, τη βλέπω και μετά την ξαφνιώ και φεύγει.
I invite Timar Gabriella to present the prize and the project partners from Greece to receive.
Just a few words, if I may. Köszönöm first for the award to the committee. I would like to dedicate this award to the founder of the museum, my father. Actually, it's the last time that he's seen in this film because unfortunately he died just 2 weeks ago. So I think that up there in the sky he will be singing these butterflies rhymes and he will be proud. Thank you very much.
The next prize is the Gold Prize in the short film category, which gets
at Mauritius House with the project name Shifting Image in Search of Johan Maurits.
Een lief meisje uit de 17e eeuw of een door slaafgemaakte geproduceerd luxe product. Een trotse legerleider of een besmuikt lachende slavenhandelaar.
De tentoonstelling gaat over beeldvorming en beeldinterpretatie. Als ontwerpers wilden we graag een visuele uitspraak doen. Dit is het Mauritshuis, gemaakt van suiker. Al in de tijd van Johan Maurits heette het Suikerpaleis. Een verwijzing naar de koloniale achtergrond van de herkomst van het bouwkapitaal. En met een in mallen gegoten oplage van ruim 300 bustes hebben we in Twitterstorm de tentoonstelling binnengehaald.
We hadden een lastige vraag. Hoe vertel je als kunstmuseum een verhaal over een nationale held met een slavernijverleden, die ook nog eens de naamgever is van het museum en daarom onlosmakelijk verbonden is met het instituut?
Je weet wel van de Nederlandse helden, maar je vergeet heel vaak de donkere kant van die helden.
Okay. Please, Florian Harridale, come here and present the prize. And Desiree Bonis, please receive. Your Excellency.
If you would allow me, I would actually like very much to invite also on the stage the beautiful creators of this fantastic product, who are of the Studio Lauter. And I think it is appropriate we take it, at least the three of us, not only me. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
The next category is the medium-length film category, and the bronze prize
goes for the Institute of Archaeology named after A.K. Kalikov of Tatarskan Academy of Sciences with the project 1000 Years of History of Kazan City.
Kazan in the 18th century. In the early 18th century, as a result of the reforms of Peter I, the Russian Empire was divided into 8 governorates. Kazan was assigned the main city of the Kazan Governorate and became one of the largest cities in Russia. The region control center, Kremlin, was being actively developed. Kayanitsky Gate, the Suyumbike Tower, numerous administration buildings, and the Spasskaya Tower were built in the Kremlin. The reforms of Peter I contributed to the economic growth of Kazan, which became a big production base of the Russian army. Here, one by one, broadcloth factories and tanneries were founded for the Navy as well as Admiralty. In 1722, having finished preparations for the Persian campaign, Peter I, accompanied by the military leadership of the empire, came to Kazan.
I'd like to ask Harmati Bela to present the prize, and we ask the representatives of the museum to receive it. And in the medium length film category, the silver prize goes for
the Museum of Ethnography for the project Hungarian String Band Tradition.
Megapad a tudásunk, akkor autóba ülünk és elmegyünk és megkérdezzük tőlük. Tehát maga ez a hagyományozódás, ez egy élő dolog.
Csak volt egy pici szabadidőm, akkor mindig nyakamba vettem az országot, és mentem vidékre, kerestem ezeket az idős mestereket. Látni akartam, mutassa meg az együtt muzsikálást. Azt, amikor ő ott abban a saját közegében muzsikál.
Bogyiszló-Tolna megyének egyik legékesebb települése, mondhatom ezt. Nekem Bogyiszló az a muzsikát jelenti. Szerencsés helyzetben vagyok. Zenész családba születtem, nagypapám révén, Orsos Kis János, akit mesteremnek tekintem.
invite Aleš Kapša to present the prize and the representatives of the museum to receive it.
Thank you very much, and I'd just like to emphasize that it was a common project of the Museum of Ethnography Budapest and the Hungarian Heritage House. My colleague Hédi is from the Hungarian Heritage House, so thank you for both institutions for the support and all the colleagues who took part in the work. Thank you.
The last prize in the medium-length film category is the gold one.
It goes for Fundación Gala Salvador Dali, with the project name Salvador Dali, Early Diaries between 1904 and 1929.
We are now in 1910. Dali was 6 years old, and his father enrolled him in the Hispano-French school of the Immaculate Conception in Figueras. During the 6 years that he spent at this school, he was a far from brilliant student, repeating the first year of primary school 4 times and the second year twice.
My parents had succeeded by this time in teaching me 2 things: the letters of the alphabet and how to write my name. At the end of 1 year of school, they discovered to their stupefaction that I had totally forgotten these 2 things.
Anna Maria recalls those childhood years with nostalgic longing and explains that her brother soon showed a great interest in drawing and the visual arts. With the passage of time, the young Dali's interest in drawing grew ever stronger. His father, with great intuition, gave him the collection of art books published by Goins and Gray. Each volume was devoted to one of the masters of art history and contained some 60 black and white reproductions.
I'd like to ask Anna Maria Maras to give the award to Marta Peinador.
So in behalf of Fundación Gala Dali Museum in Spain, I want to say thank you for this award. Gracias por este premio. Gracias por aquest premi.
Our next category is the Creative and Interpretive Exhibition Installation, and the bronze prize
goes to Museum of Applied Arts with the project name Path Hole.
I invite S. Fejes Ildikó to present the award and Ales Kapsa to receive it.
Szeretnénk színpadra hívni a múzeum igazgatóját, dr. Jékely Zsombort.
Thank you very much. I would just like to say that the creators of this immersive installation animation Source Studio, they are also present, and of course the prize is more to them because they realized this wonderful installation. Thank you.
The next prize is the silver prize in this category.
This goes to the Museum of Fine Arts, also a Hungarian museum, with the project The Stella of Szehotehipib in a Hyperbox.
I'd like to ask Martina Lemanova to present the prize and the representatives of the museum to receive it. And the gold prize in the Creative and Interpretive Exhibition Installation category
goes for Rosphoto Museum, Russia, with a program and project Inside an Antique Camera.
So please, Dr. Tari János, give the award to Viktor L. Mensikov.
I'm sorry, it's already the second one, you know. We will work for the third.
The next category is the augmented and virtual reality. And the prize
goes for the Tsarino Museum Moscow with the project Tsarino Through the Times. I would like to welcome the Shanghai History Museum, Shanghai, with the project called number 325, Nanjing West Road. The architecture is a silent witness of time.
Back at the building's former appearance and get a glimpse of the prosperity of Shanghai International Settlement.
Sadly, nobody can represent the museum, so we will send the prize to them. Okay. And the bronze prize in the augmented and virtual category.
So it's not a surprise that it is a shared prize, my guest. So we welcome again the Tsarino Museum, Moscow, with their project Tsarino Through Times. Thank you.
We decided to create a time machine when historical events are sneaking around and a person sees the history of the place for more than 200 years in 5 to 7 minutes. The idea consists of a number of major tasks. To reconstruct 11 periods of Tsaritsыna's history in 3D, doing high-quality visualization of time travel, creating music and environmental sounds, output composed results on 2 large dioramas. 3-dimensional reconstruction of all 11 periods based on hundreds of images and descriptions took 8 months. In this way, the results of the museum's scientific activity over 40 years turned into 11 exact 3-dimensional models. To make the time flow more visible, it was decided to include moving clouds, changing the time of day and even shooting stars.
I'd like to invite Ales Kapsa and Mrs. Irina Zvonova to present and receive the award. And the silver prize in the augmented and virtual reality category
goes to Università Politecnica delle Marche with the project Digital Archaeology.
like to ask Esther Ocel to give the prize to the representatives of the museum.
Thank you so much for this award. This is our second award that we won. And thank you so much also to give us the possibility to stay there in this beautiful museum. Thank you so much.
And the last prize in the augmented and virtual reality category is the gold one.
This goes the Battle of Borodino Panorama Museum, Russia. The project name is the Borodino Day in AR.
Everything changed in 2019 due to augmented reality technologies and the Artifact platform. Now the visitor just looks through the mobile device with Artifact on any part of the panorama, and he can see each episode of the battle in detail. Each element has its own story. In addition, the visitor can listen to the audio guide. All content is localized into 2 languages and is available to any museum visitor both in the museum and outside of it. Any visitor can see the collection of historical tin soldiers in the form of the Battle of Borodino times and arrange them on their own using augmented reality tech. This has aroused great lively interest among children and many adults. The panorama unfolds even more at the exposition of items of arms and equipment of 2 armies, awards, items of applied art, graphics, and paintings inspired by this historical event.
Please ask Fejes Ildikó present the award to Mrs. Irina Zvonova.
Thank you very much. From the name of the Russian Federation Embassy, I would like to thank the organizers for their high evaluation of the activities of the Russian museums. Köszönöm szépen.
Our next category is Digital Interactive, and the Silver Prize.
The Silver Prize of the Digital Interactive category goes to the Moravian Gallery, with the project name An Adventure of an Art Collector.
V době Hanse Makarta se totiž lidé začali zajímat o své vlastní dějiny. Staré věci nejen sbírali, ale také je jako Makart malovali, nebo vytvářeli věci nové, které vypadaly, jako by byly vyrobeny před mnoha staletími. Vznikl tak styl, kterému se říká historismus. Historie jako minulost. Trefíte v obraze ty správné historické předměty?
I invite Varga Benedek to present the prize and Aleš Kapša to receive it.
Which I would like
to say a few words. So as chair of FAICOM Hungary, I would, besides congratulating to the Moravian Gallery, but I would also like to express all sort of gratitude to the AVICOM. So the AVICOM has been doing this work for years, and I'm slightly familiar with the international affairs of the ICOM, as I'm sort of outgoing president of ICOM Hungary after 6 years in office. And most of the international committees and most of the international organizations are just doing more talking and less acting. Whereas with the AVICOM, you are organizing these events for years, and this is an excellent event in terms of the principles of the ICOM, and I would like to express my, and also the ICOM Hungary's gratitude for your work. Thank you.
Thank you. On behalf of my colleague from Czech Republic, I will bring this prize with me to Moravia, to Czech Republic, and I'm very proud that Czech Republic has this success again here in this competition. Thank you very much.
Okay. And the gold prize in the digital interactive category goes for
the Palace Museum, China, with the project name the Palace Museum Archaeological XR Project.
2014年，故宫考古就在这个位置，在长信门外，发现了一个明代初年，也就是永乐皇帝召见紫禁城的宫殿的基址，也可能是门洞的基址。它和里面的发现是连为一体的。 它的学术价值还在研究中。
With laser scanning and the multi-view 3D reconstruction, we captured and recorded these archaeological facts in a digital form.
Our digitization of archaeological sites began in 2016. In step with archaeological excavations, we recorded high-precision 3D data, which we have developed and applied in a diversity of advantageous programs. According to the concept of cross-reality, we apply augmented reality, virtual reality, and other technologies for heritage protection, research, and museum exhibition.
Sadly, nobody can represent the museum, so we will send them the prize. And the last one, the grand prize of AVICOM Claude Nicole Hawkward is gone for
family exhibits. This is an immersive exhibition for the National Museum of Qatar.
invite Dr. Michael H. Faber to present the award and His Excellency Mr. Al-Doshari Abdullah, Ambassador of the State Qatar, and Mr. Yusuf Al-Sadam, Minister Planip, and project partners from Studio Lautner.
Thank you so much, and we would like to ask every project partners.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, His Excellency. Sorry.
Since I am the last one, I would like to thank all of you who is really working hard behind this event. It's my honor and my pleasure to be here, and also on behalf of Qatar Museum, I would like to thank you and to thank everyone who has really worked behind this event. And my congratulations for those who win the medals. And since we are very close to Christmas time, I wish all of you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you.
Thank you, His Excellency. Thank you. And now please stay on the stage because we would like to ask all the winners for group photos. So please, the winners just get up and get on the stage. We would like a group photo with your prizes and diplomas. Everybody, please, who received an award, go to the stage for a group photo. Thank you.
Closer.
Yeah. Without mask. Also.
Organizing.